Alright, so the factory light that comes in this cargo van, the light is rather anemic. It's a 12 volt incandescent light, and when you turn it on, especially at night, it doesn't do much of anything. As I said, this light is not good. So what I've got is it's not really a replacement, it's something to add to it to give more light back here. So alright, so let's install these two lights, and they are going to end up replacing this anemic light. Alright, this is what we're going to be using. As you can tell, it's angled, so the idea is for it to sit up between the roof and the roof line and the side of the cargo van. And this is all LED. It's a 12 volt system. What we need to do is find a way to attach the light to near the ceiling and the wall. Here, I was going to attach it right up where that shadow area is. Let me get my pointer here. I was going to put it right up here, and the light was going to shine down and cover this area. But after doing a quick test of the light, it's very bright. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the light right up in here. Let me get my pointer here, right up in here, and it's going to shoot out and down, and it's going to cover the whole cargo area of the van. We got to work around this cable. It's in the way. Looks like that's gonna fit. Alright, so what I've done is I went in here, unloosened these attaching screws just a little bit to make the light move. And what we want to do is we want to move the light up so that when it's sitting up at the top and the ceiling's here, the light's going to be pushed up more so that it can shoot toward the bulkhead. So we've got that, and then I just cut a little piece of wood here I'm going to use to shore this up so that the light stays in an upward position. Alright, let's see how this works out. If not, we can take it apart and try something else. That's probably going to work, but the block of wood that we just put on there is a little too thick. So I'm going to try something else here using a smaller piece. The piece of wood that was just too thick for it, it was working, it was holding it back, but it was just too thick for it. So I need to use like a bracket or something that can hold this forward. So I'm going to try a couple of different things here to get this to stay on here. And let's see, how thick is that? All right. We gotta use this like as a leverage to keep it pushed back. And that's all it's got to do is just hold that up. Screw things here come through, but that should not be an issue with where it's going. Alright, let's give this a try up there. Actually, screws are going to be a problem. Alright, that cutting blade's pretty dull. And it was getting too close to the power wire here, so I'm going to just, here we go. Alright, let's give that a try. Alright, so it's a lot better than it was before, but the screws at the that bracket that I put on here to force the light upward, the screw heads, that's it, maybe it's 2 millimeters, could be 3 millimeters. It's just enough that it's sort of blocking the ability for that whole piece to slide in here. So let's try something else here. See if we can bend that down just a little bit. Not much. It's not really destroying the integrity of anything. All right. Let's try that. We want it to be snug. There we go. All right, that is that's pretty tight in there. All right, so some of you, if you've been watching it, made it this far into it, some of you may be wondering, why in the heck am I going through all this? And look at the craftsmanship and the quality of what I've had to build here. And you're probably thinking, this looks like junk. And I completely agree with you. It does. The whole thing, all of the putting stuff together, trying different things out, yes, it does. It looks bad. But there are no products, at least what I can find, there are no products available that can do what I need them to do. And I can't stress this enough, is I don't want to ruin the integrity of the cargo van itself. In case I have to sell the vehicle, or in case I want to sell it, I want to be able to remove stuff like this and possibly use it in another cargo van. So this is probably going to work. This bracket actually does a lot better than this piece of wood. I should have seen this piece of wood was way too big for that up there. I couldn't really tap in to any of this wiring over here. I tested some of the voltages. The voltages don't seem right for running this. The only thing that was 12 volt that I could find for a light was this light up here. So that's the reason why I haven't cut into the wiring or tried to use a component or a piece out of this wiring to power the light. A bit dark in here now, so here is what the van had originally. Alright, that's that dome light in the back, and this is what we have installed.